Hey everybody, Ron the Clown is back, and I'm in clown today because I had 2 gigs earlier. What you'll need for the candy cane wrist bracelet, which is what we're going to do today, is for the candy cane you'll need 2 160s blown up just almost all the way, and you'll need 1 other 160 for the bow if you want to add the bow. Now, to make this, you're going to want to do start off with the cane part at the beginning. So you're going to sit there and you're going to twist 2 small bubbles, 1 at each end of the nozzle, twist them, lock them through, and then you're going to want to make, like I say, just like on the candy cane, you want to make some really tight spirals. You want to go around and around and around like that. Make sure they're tight. Don't let go of them. Now, this thing on the wrist, a bracelet, most of the time a bracelet is only a few inches tall. However, with a candy cane, you're going to need a little bit of height there. So what you want to do is you want to give it about, 1.5 feet. Unfortunately, it's going to be a little bit, one of those that's going to be kind of in the way a little bit. But anyway, you twist that off at the bottom. This is where you want to go, right here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to make a couple of ear twists, 1 each balloon. 1 in the white one, 1 in the red one. Twist those together so they're nice and tight. And then what we're going to do is we're going to measure around the child's wrist. Now, one thing is you don't want this too tight because then it's uncomfortable and makes a plane, or you don't want it too loose because then what happens, if it's on the top of the wrist, it just flops over and it doesn't stay up. So what you want to do is you want to measure their wrist, and you want to leave just a tad bit of room. So let's say we measure my wrist here. Now, you want to make it to where you have about, if you're a man or if you have small hands, just 1 finger right there in between the wrist and the balloon. Or if you're a man, you might want to use just your pinky. If a woman, any finger do except for the thumb. But anyway, what you do is you'll then twist around their wrist, and I like to make 2 more ear twists, 1 in each balloon, 1 in the red, 1 in the white. And then just get rid of the rest of the balloon and tie it off. Get rid of your knot. And then, to make the cane, do the same thing you do with the regular candy cane, but you don't need as much. And you've got a cane about that big, and it fits on the wrist just like that, and it's not going to fall off. And sometimes, if it is just a tad bit loose, just move it up and down a little bit thicker part of their arm, and it'll stay up nice and neat. Now, that's fine if that's all you want to do is just a little candy cane wrist bracelet. But if you want to add the bow, just get you another 160, twist off a bubble about 5-6 inches long, make a kind of a fairly good sized flower petal, make an ear twist for the middle of the bow, then make another flower petal the same size as the first one. And then just take, and like with the other candy cane, just wrap the balloon around and twist it into your ear twist. And then kind of line it up. And of course, if you have any balloons left over, too long on one side, if it's just real close and a little bit longer, no big deal. You don't need to cut it off. But if it's a little bit too long, kind of make it fairly even. Get it lined up. And once again, you put the hand right through there. And this is something that generally, the smaller wrist bracelets, this is a little bit intrusive, so they might want to take this off, but they'll just hold it and hold it by like this. But anyway, that's the candy cane wrist bracelet. Hope you like that. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. And there's the phone. I guess I got to go. See ya.